The next morning, Sonic the Hedgehog and the gang packed up the RV and were getting ready to hit the road. You ready for the beach? Sonic announced. Yeah! Everyone cheered with glee. Alright, Tails, start the engine, Sonic said. Yes, sir! Tails responded as he turned on the engine and began to drive the RV. Beach, here we come, Tails declared. As the heroes began to move the cabin, Dr. Starling wearily walked out of the woods, tried to get their attention. Hey, wait, he called. Please wait. Don't leave me here. Come back. Realizing that his calls were unanswered and Sonic and his friends had already left, Dr. Starling collapsed to the ground. Oh, what's the use? He said. He was so tired from the long night with no sleep, and he had bags under his eyes and his eyes were bloodshot. After collapsing to the ground, the platypus closed his eyes and slipped into a slumber. He decided that he needed to sleep from the lacking of it from the night before. Meanwhile, in Sonic and his friends, they began to celebrate their vacation by having a road trip sing-along. They began to dance around as if they were on their way to the beach. 1 week without you, it's not enough. 2 weeks without you, now it's a time for some really good stuff. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away. Vacation, wish it could never end. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away. Vacation, wish it would never end. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away. Vacation, wish it would never end. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, had to get away. Vacation, wish it would never end. And that, my little pretties, was Cabin in the Woods, or Little Cabin in the Woods, a Sonic fanfiction. I guess I don't know if I should call it a creepypasta, but if you guys want to call it a creepypasta, that's fine. I'm just gonna call it a fanfiction because why not? My final thoughts on this story. I actually have to say, Bailey Maloney, this is actually a really well made fanfiction, or I'm gonna call it a creepypasta because it's actually like it, despite the fact that it's like basically the whole concept itself. But I am actually going to say I want to thank you so much for writing this story, Bailey. Thank you so much for writing this story. Thank you so much for sending this story to me. And I have to say, this story was actually a really well-made creepypasta. I'm definitely going to be honest. This is actually a really well-made one. Now, I like the fact that the concept itself, was really original and well made. Sonic and his friends go in the cabin, and Dr. Starline, the platypus, decides to try to cause some riots and stuff. So that is actually pretty interesting. This whole fanfiction kind of reminds me of Scooby Doo. For any of you guys who watch, Scooby Doo movies and TV shows, you've probably seen, Scooby and the gang go, to certain places and, ghosts try to appear and cause riots and stuff like that. Yes, that's exactly what Scooby-Doo is. I don't understand why Scooby-Doo is now repetitive nowadays. It just is. Just in my opinion. Well, but I understand they're trying to come up with something new every time, but it's just literally the same. But, with all honesty, I love Scooby-Doo. I really do. And to be completely honest, this story was just actually like Scooby-Doo. Like if it was, with Sonic and his friends, doing all the stuff that, the gang would do, like if Scooby and the gang were to do something like this. Now, I could definitely picture this being a real episode of, Sonic, which I'm going to be completely honest, that is quite possible that it would be, the case, but I'm definitely going to say that this one was actually a really well-made creepypasta, and you did a pretty good job, Bailey Maloney. Now, I actually like the fact that the grammar actually worked out well. It was very well made, and it was very well descriptive of what's actually happening with, the characters, what's going on, and etc. And the paranormal stuff, oh my goodness, that actually really good a good kick at the story. Now, I don't mind paranormal stuff being used in, creepypastas as long as it actually plays out well and there's a big whole explanation. Unlike most creepypastas from Goshia, with the sole exception of a few people. But other than that, I definitely have to say, this story was actually really good, really well made, and I like the concept of this story. Now, I do appreciate the sentence structuring being good, as well as the grammar and everything like that. But I also do appreciate was that all the characters acted like if they were in character. They even, know that didn't know that it was like Dr. Starline trying to pull a prank on them, which to be completely honest, that's just obviously really funny. So I really hope you make more of these, Bailey Maloney. I really hope you make more of these in the future because this is just amazing. You did a pretty good job. So, with all sole exception, I really like how you added the meddling kids part. Like, oh my goodness, at the last one of the chapters, it was amazing. You did a really good job with this, Bailey. This obviously makes the fanfiction really, oh excuse me, really good. So, um, with the concept and everything like this is actually a really well made fan fiction, and I could see this being the case with Sonic and his friends if they were in like a real TV show and they happen to go through that. That I could definitely see this being the case and seeing this happening. So that's definitely that's a positive that I can definitely say about this story. Now, is there anything else that I do have to say that I liked about this? Well, the fact that everything went out as neat as it was, it actually fit out nicely. This is actually a really interesting concept when it came to that. This actually, fits out well with, what's going on. And it's really cool to come to think of it. It's really interesting, and I do have to say, you did a pretty good job, Bailey Maloney, and I really hope you do make more stories like this in the future. This one is just amazing and really well done. So, I could definitely say right now that this story that was pretty good in my opinion. So, if I have to say one thing negative about this story, I can't say anything negative about it. I don't know what it is, but I just can't say anything negative about this story. I just really enjoy this story. Everything about it, what's happening, just makes it really good. And I definitely have to say, this one actually went out perfectly nice and actually flowed out perfectly. So that's a very good positive about it, but I could definitely say it's a pretty good one. Now, is there anything else that I have to say? Well, I kind of explained, what I liked about this story, so I'm definitely going to have to say it's pretty good. So, with that being said, like I'm gonna say right now, and I'm always gonna continue to say this, that this is simply my own personal opinion. If you disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. Now, my final rating of this story would have to be a 10 out of 10. Completely and really well written creepypasta. It actually worked out really nice. Love the story. It's just amazing. Really well made. It fit out well with the story. I just really, really, really enjoyed it. It actually flowed out really well. So it's pretty good. I definitely have to say, really amazing. Like, just flat out amazing with this. So that's a very good thing. I could definitely say why I like this. So I definitely have to say, really good story, really good concept, really well made, and I definitely have to say, you did a pretty good job, Bailey Maloney. Now, alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, well, end I'm just gonna end I'm just gonna go right ahead and end the review saying this. What did you guys think about this story? Did you all enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comments section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you're brand new here to this channel, or if you happen to be a brand new to this channel, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload, so then that way you guys will not miss an upload. So, with all being completely honest, as always, please roll the outro because I'm out of here. And I'll be catching you all in the next video. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. So peace out. And I will be catching you all later. So anyways, roll the outro because I'm out of here. And I'll see you all in the next video.